Go to the young lady. Oh, there you go.
Yep.
Paul's up there.
Here we are.
The young lady from Florida, the ranking member of the subcommittee, for 5 minutes for questions.
Well, thank you, Mr. Chairman. Thank you to the witnesses for being here today. Preparing for this hearing, I pulled up a Department of Energy report from the beginning of the year from one of our national laboratories, and they had looked at energy efficiency standards and said here, by 2024, the improvement over the decades now is resulting in savings for the average household of about $576 annually. So energy efficiency over time now has saved people a lot of money. It's also cut pollution, it's cut consumption. And we're really worried about consumption right now and demand. We know that all the projections are we're going to need more energy. So it's very important that we keep on track with conservation and savings. It helps with the affordability squeeze, but also we're going to need more energy. And while the administration's been killing all of these clean energy projects and all the clean energy coming onto the grid, let's hold on to our savings on energy efficiency. Mr. Delasky, will any of the Republican bills that have been noticed for today, will they help us meet rising load growth that's driven in part by AI data centers?
Not to my understanding, no.
And we heard last week when we had a hearing that there are important tools to use all of this incredible innovation to connect buildings and smart systems that can reduce energy use during peak demand and can be deployed very quickly over the next few months. Could you elaborate on how these virtual or distributed power plants can help us meet our growth and load challenge?
Yeah, absolutely. Low growth is a huge challenge. ICF recently put out an analysis showing about 25% growth by 2030, 78% by 2050. So we need to allocate all of our energy resources, including efficiency, in a way to meet that demand. Innovative virtual and distributed power plants are an emerging tool to help us do just that. And this is, of course, in addition to the baseline you get from efficiency standards and other efficiency policies. Just to give you a couple of examples, would be like a home with an HVAC system being connected to a thermal energy storage solution, enabling that home to optimize how and when it pulls power from the grid throughout the day. Other relatively new solutions include HVAC systems that can respond to peak demand by adjusting how much power it uses without turning off the residence heating or cooling. Then, of course, you have distributed solar and also storage solutions. Now, this is all voluntary, mind you. Consumers can opt in or opt out, but that's a value consumers can offer back to the grid and be paid for. So consumers can capture that value, and we as a country can meet our energy needs in a way that lowers costs for consumers rather than putting up new expensive infrastructure.
That's right. Some of the discussion over appliances is really funny. There's a lot of nostalgia for kind of your old fridge or something, and there's this, it's so specific on your appliance, but there's something of a canard that has developed that it used to be appliances would last forever. Now, we've asked all of the products, the manufacturers have done a great job responding to consumer demand. I know there's often problems with your ice dispenser, but can you point to anything that demonstrates that energy efficiency standards are the cause or are causing appliances not to last as long?
No, I can't. There is no evidence that we're aware of that is the efficiency standards that cause products to last less long. Certainly, it's frustrating when your products break, but to blame efficiency is just not accurate. There are other causes, there are other reasons why things might be breaking, and that's always been a problem.
It's that ice dispenser, the water dispenser on the front oftentimes.
It tends to be those other gadgets, yes.
Yeah. Congress directed the Department of Energy to update energy usage in federal buildings back in 2007 to ultimately save taxpayers' money. So one piece of that federal procurement is Energy Star and other products. DOE has estimated that energy efficient product purchases could save the federal government and taxpayers $500 million worth of energy each year. Can you elaborate on that, and why would we ever want to go backwards on those kind of savings?
Absolutely. Buying efficient products in federal facilities is a great way to save taxpayers money. Also, the federal government should be leading when it comes to energy efficiency. So it's money saving for taxpayers, but also paving the way for consumers to have greater access to affordable, efficient products.
Thank you very much. I yield back.
Thank you. The